Hey ho, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yep, it is your boy Double RPG here, and from the title screen, you can tell that I'm gonna be going back to Live Alive on the PS5. Hope everybody is having a great day today, and I bet a lot of you are really looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which launches tomorrow. And I know I am, but unfortunately, my collector's edition is not going to arrive until between 3:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. tomorrow afternoon into the evening. And I'm like, really? Ugh. Because I want to play that game so bad, but I'm afraid I won't be able to get to it until Friday at best. I mean, this is the thing I have about UPS, though. It's just that, oh, hey, Flame Chocobo, good to see you in the chat. It's just, here's the thing about UPS, is that I'm always expecting to get something right at the get-go, because you know, when I buy something at the get-go, then I expect it to come to my house. But the thing is that they always have a set time when they will be able to deliver the packages. Now, sometimes they'll deliver earlier than expected, but it's like, you know, I'd rather that I get my package just immediately sent directly to me. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who also order packages through UPS, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, if it's something really important, then I really gotta have it. And unfortunately for me, I won't be able to get my collector's edition of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth until around that time frame I just told you all. But anyway, enough talking about that. We're actually going to be going back into Live Alive on PS5. We're not going to be going into Tekken 8 like I did last week after playing through the second part of the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo, which was completely impromptu. But, you know, maybe I will come back to Live Alive at some point in time, but we'll see. Oh, also, I gotta preface this in showing you all this. When I pick the tab for Live Alive, this is what I always think of. Just this big, huge mech wearing a crown, and looks like it has Akuma's symbol for when the Shun Gokusatsu actually is connected, or the Raging Demon. This is what I think about whenever I think of Live Alive, alright? Well, no, not really, but it's just like, where's the game? Hey, LPH, welcome to the stream, man. And Flame Chocobo, I also do have the Nintendo Switch version of Live Alive because I want to have it on me for collector's sake, since it's the only version that is physical edition that we got officially in the US. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can get the physical edition on PS5 and PS4 through PlayAsia, but I really don't have a lot of time to do that. Besides, sometimes PlayAsia's prices are just kind of wonky. But I'm not gonna knock on wood when it comes to PlayAsia's pricing or anything like that, as that's really not this is not the best place for any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, Flame Chocobo, I heard about the Sony layoffs, and oh my god, man, it's like, how many layoffs have occurred so far for this year? What was it like close to, maybe close to 4,000 layoffs, or somewhere between 3,000 to 4,000 layoffs in the video game industry. Ugh, that is just ridiculous. And I really feel bad for those who used to work for Sony Interactive Entertainment and with the subsidiaries that are under them, you know, whether they be Naughty Dog or Insomniac, or I even feel bad for Gorilla Cambridge, who, no, not Gorilla Cambridge, but PlayStation London ended up getting its doors shut down today. And I think this was pretty much in Jim Ryan's part that he actually did the layoffs, because he is getting ready to retire as Sony Computer Entertainment's president, or SIE's president, I think next month. But yeah, it's just, it was really sad that, you know, that this unfortunately happened, and it's at times like these, it really does make me believe more and more that the video game industry is truly falling apart in these modern times. Yeah, I agree with you, Flame Chocobo, that they should be taking more inspiration like what Iwata did when he was alive for Nintendo as their head president and CEO for the company. is where he and the rest of the executive boards, or rest within the executive board on from Nintendo, they all took a pay cut in order to save their employees and not even reduce morale. You know, companies, I do believe, need to take more inspiration in doing that kind of thing. But unfortunately, there are some companies that cannot do that based on contractual obligations. Like even if they're president for a specified amount of time, then they have to abide by that contract and, you know, keep themselves within the company so that way they can meet their bottom line. I mean, is it really right for them to do that? No, not really. But I do feel that if video game companies continue to do this kind of practice, then that is what it's going to happen when more video game companies start to do this kind of thing. And LPH, just from looking at everything, I do believe that a second video game crash, or another video game crash in particular, is an inevitability just based on what is all going on. But I think it's not going to be just called the second video game crash. I would say it's more likely the first video game crash from around the world, because you got to remember the first video game crash in 1983 and 84 was mainly within the North American market, whereas video game companies in Europe and Japan, they were still thriving during that time period. But, if that continues to happen, then yeah, as I said, a video game crash from a worldwide scale, it's bound to happen unless something changes, because as development costs get much more bloated with every single year, it comes to a point where, a lot of these franchises that we really know and love, they're going to start being less and less prominent. And LPH, I wouldn't be surprised if Hollywood did have a crash. But who knows? They might have, but unfortunately, just looking at their history, I really don't think they have. But if Hollywood does need to have a crash right now, then I would say yes, because of all the terrible decisions from companies like WB and, all the others that are having so much difficulty with trying to do well in these modern times, with trying to, bring appeal to everybody. But you got to remember that a lot of the stuff that Hollywood is banking off is what's more popular within the trends of pop culture and all that kind of stuff. So it really makes it much more difficult to go back to a time like the 80s and 90s, where a lot of movies that were completely original from each other started to boom the movie industry like nonstop. But now you hardly ever see a lot of that because of terrible decisions. But enough of that. Let's go ahead. I didn't mean to go off a tangent here, but, it was a good thing that you brought that up, Flame Chocobo. But let's just hope that there's a turnaround somewhat, and not an inevitable demise or an inevitable crash that is bound to happen. But we're here to play Live Alive today, and I'm not going to waste any more of my time with talking about things outside of video gaming, as this is really not the place or time to do that kind of thing. But we're just here to have fun. So let's go ahead and get on with Live Alive, and let's have a good time, shall we? And yeah, LPH, Nintendo did do a lot of great things to save the video game industry back in the day, especially in North America. And if you remember when the NES and Game Boy had that restriction for companies, when it comes to third-party companies releasing a set number of games every single year to maintain quality assurance, it was them trying to do their best to prevent another video game crash from ever happening. And I wish there was a point where both Sony and Microsoft would actually take more initiative in doing that kind of thing to prevent a video game crash from ever happening again. But unfortunately, when they become more lenient in saying, hey, you can release a set number of games within a set time period, I do feel that it is opening the floodgates to where it could damage a company's bottom line. Okay, so anyway, we're getting back to Live Alive, and if you remember in the last episode, we tackled the Twilight of Edo period, or the Edo period within the game's chronology. Now, since we're done with that, we can actually go to the next. We can go to the next chapter, and we can choose whatever chapter we want to, whether it be. Oh yeah, I forgot the jukebox is unlocked every time when you complete a certain percentage within a character's story, or you complete a whole story, or complete a character's whole story in general, and as well as gameplay tips and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we completed Twilight of Edo, Japan in the last episode, and of course we got other characters who we could play as, like this monk from Imperial China. We're gonna, or this underground fighter in the present day, which is what we're gonna be playing in this episode, believe it or not. We also have the prehistoric era with look like a character who is pretty much could be a precursor to the characters in Chrono Trigger that took place in the prehistoric era. Who knows? Wild West, which we'll probably be going into next time when we play this. And then we also have one in the near future, postmodern, pre-futuristic. That's kind of like Final Fantasy VII. And then we have the distant future. Kind of like 2001: A Space Odyssey, where we play as this android who looks like a baseball with a palm on its hand or on its head or something like that. But anyways, and hey, Lord Doom, how's it going, man? You arrived at a pretty good time. I'm going to be going into the present time where we're going to be getting into underground fights. So let's go ahead, not wasting time, and go into it. It says, to be the world's strongest fighter, the best of the best. A dream shared by many, but one young warrior believes he truly has what it takes to claim the title. By making the skills of other masters his own, he intends to prove himself. Muay Thai, professional wrestling, lucha libre, Kopo, Sambo, and Sumo, the most powerful techniques of these storied traditions he will learn. All he needs to do is to bait his opponents into revealing their secrets. Alright, so we're going into the present day. And maybe this is taking inspiration from Hajime no Ippo, that, or Baki or something, but who knows? Oh, okay. He's just like you, Lord Doom. Oh yeah, I forgot. You do train, if I do recall correctly.
No matter who they are, every fighter's got the same dream. To be the best of the best.
And that's pretty much the thing that you would expect from fighting promotions like WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, or even UFC, or any of those fighting promotions. Is for wrestlers to be the best of the best, or for those who chose to be a mid-carder.
To put my skills to the test.
Ah, Muay Thai, yes. Or Muay Thai.
To challenge the world's masters and make their techniques my own. But they're warriors too, walking the same path, striving for the same goal. Heirs to traditions and keepers of knowledge. And like me, they probably got plenty of pride. They'll not give up their secrets without a fight.
Boy, he's becoming swole for a HD 2D sprite.
So I'll give them one. Push them to the limit and force them to use their techniques. And when they do, I'll be ready. I'll see everything.
You gotta admit that the sprite animation for this is pretty spot on.
I'll roll with the punches until they throw the ones that count.
Ah, and we actually do get the character's name, Masaru Takahara. Okay, so a mixed martial arts fighter from mixed martial artist from Japan, it looks like. And also, I will preface this like I usually do for all my streams, is that for the first hour, I will be playing through the game by myself, but then when it comes to after the hour mark, I will be opening up the stream chat in Discord for the Geek Fighters or for cool guys to join in on the stream if they want to. So that way you can hear their voices and hear some code comms.
I'll fight my way to the top, and the world will know my name.
And if you remember,
Or maybe I'll fall short in the end. But hey,
if you remember
only one
from
way to
the
find out.
Twilight of Edo, that you won't actually hear the characters' names, the ones that you type in.
Yeah!
We can actually select which fighter we want to go up against. And they all, Oh, boy. Okay, guys, I'll let you decide who I should go up against first. Should I go after Namkiat? Should I go after the Great Aja? Oh, my god, it looks like Ultimate Warrior with a cracked skull face. Tulahan? Looks like Lieutenant Surge from Pokemon. Morbi? Looks like a younger version of the 115-year-old Chinese man in Baki the Grappler, or I could be mistaken, or it could be like a Kung Fu Shang Tsung for all we know. Max Morgan, who is pretty much a direct homage to that of Hulk Hogan, or this sumo fighter who looks like he's enjoying a really great time in Hawaii, who goes by the name of Jackie Laukea. Give Surge the hands. Okay. All right, Lord Doom. We will fight Tulahan first. Okay, and Tulahan is from Russia, and his techniques are arm lock and cross heel hold. A Tovarish of a great superpower. This Special Forces operator trained relentlessly in the art of assassination in hand-to-hand combat. He can render even the most powerful opponents helpless by striking at their joints and other weak points with deadly precision. All right, let's give Surge the.
Fools and children fight with their.
Let's give Lieutenant Surge with the scar the time of his life.
Come, I'll show you how civilized warriors make their opponents submit.
All right, Masaru Takahara versus Lieutenant Surge. So this is pretty much going to be the main gimmick of the fighting stage arena of the present time, is that it acts kind of like a fighting game in a sense, but it still has the RPG mechanics like what you would expect out of this game. But with Masaru Takahara's ability, his big innovation is learning abilities during battle, so that way he can have them for his own, and he can use the most precise techniques against his opponents. Lieutenant Surge in Mother Russia. Okay, now it's telling us about the learning techniques. In the present-day chapter, Masaru Takahara can learn abilities during battle. When struck by certain enemy attacks, you will immediately acquire and be able to use them. Bait your opponents into using their most powerful techniques and turn their power against them to become the world's best. Okay. So...
Focus now. We've only just begun.
watch him do the gut punch. Abilities... Oh, okay. Oh, a nice hit point, HP restoration. Let's see. I'm not really getting anything when it comes to the techniques, but let's go ahead and just try to whittle our way with this guy. Arm lock, okay. Ooh, owie! That looked painful. But hey, we learned the arm lock technique, so that's basically how we're gonna fight against this guy.
That it?
We can't really do anything with the arms because he broke our arms, but At least we could try to do other things like roundhouse kicking if we want to, but let's go ahead and heal ourselves real quick so that way we can get back at full health and try to do that arm lock takedown ability again. Oh, he's resistant to it! Who would have thought? Wow. And a cross heel hold. Oh, yeah. He could do that, too. We should be able to learn that? Yes! Here we go. So, yeah, that's going to be Takahara's specialty, is learning the abilities from his opponents. Too bad he's resistant to it.
If you intend to carry on like that,
abilities.
you'll have to adapt.
Let's see if I can focus and get my hit points back up, but I think I'm about to bite the bullet with this fight. I think this is supposed to be like a predestined fight, where... Jesus!
So predictable.
And he's resistant to that too? Dude, what the crap? Man. Give me the hands, why don't you? Well, at least you can't even heal yourself. So, I guess there is that advantage against you. Gut punch. Ooh. That gut punch can really throw a punch, if I do say so myself. Hey, at least we can do those counter abilities too. I would say this is more of a fight where we have to counter against this guy.
No longer.
Hopefully we do get a lot of experience points out of this fight, since he looks like he is kicking our butt greatly. But I'm really surprised that he's not really... Okay, well, let's try this again. Yeah, we should be able to get him without any problem for the rest of this fight. Watch as I pummel Lieutenant Surge into oblivion. There we go. Last hit. Yeah. You go to the sidelines there, mister. Oh, we actually don't get any experience points out of this. That's interesting.
You win.
Even with my superior grappling technique, you outwit me.
So yeah, this is pretty much like the win and lose screen for Street Fighter 2 after you beat or get defeated by your opponents. And oh my God, look at Lieutenant Surge. He's got himself a bloody nose after that. And he's down for the count. So, who should I tackle next? Should I go after Max Morgan, aka Hulk Hogan, or Seishi Moribe, Jackie Laokea, the Great Aja, or Namkyat? Okay, let's go with the Great Aja. We'll go after this Ultimate Warrior wannabe. And, oh, actually, this is a Mexican luchador wrestler. The famed Japanese wrestler mastered the moves of the legendary luchador heel El Rudo. While his skills are impressive, his willingness to bend the rules and maim his opponents has led some to call him the Angel of Death. Okay. Let's check it out.
Okay. Well, if it isn't the mother himself.
Wow. Who would have thought that they actually brought in potty mouth language in this game, and they actually censored it too? I mean, then again, this is a rated T for teen game. He's a heel. Feed him your heel. You got that right. The great Aja is going to feel my heel, and he's about to feel the walls of Jericho from me.
Want to learn a trick or two? Alright? I'll teach you how it feels to get your ass beat by the best!
I would have suspected he would have sounded more Hispanic with his dialect, but, who am I kidding? Okay, so, just like before, our hit points are healed up. And let's see if we can actually learn his abilities. Ooh. And he's resistant to that, too. Ew. I didn't even get a good look at what his main abilities are. But I'm pretty sure it's nothing we can't fix. Oh, the Frankensteiner! Ooh! Dude! That is... woof! Look at how much hit point damage it did! I mean, that was the thing about Japanese RPGs back in the day, Lord Doom, is that the character sprites that you played as were small, whereas the bosses you went up against were beefy in size. And that's not how you do a Frankensteiner. That guy's a liar. Oh, he's gonna bite me again. Well, at least you don't poison me. So, and he's even resistant against the Frankensteiner too. It's like, what the crap is this? Oh, but it does a lot of damage. That's for sure.
I'm through playing games with you.
So this actually could be a really good benefit for us. But I would like to try to see if I can get his last ability, if he's even got one. Lying is a part of the job. Yeah, I mean, he is a heel. And if he's a heel, then he, Oh, he even said the S word. Oh, Tornado Press. Is this the other one that I'm needing?
It's almost over now.
Yeah. That's what I need. So, let's use that Tornado Press on him and see how well that plays. He was pretty resistant towards it, but we actually got the damage done on him. You gotta lie, cheat, and steal. Can't forget the stealing part. Yep. Oh well, but we got him.
You win. Well, shit.
Well, of course he did. Look how bloodied you got yourself into, and look, you even lost a tooth. You lost some teeth because of that. You don't mess with this guy. You don't mess with Masaru Takahara. Why was he consumed by darkness? Was this a wrestling shadow game? Who knows? Could be. Alright, who should we tackle next? Namkiat, Seishi Moribe, Max Morgan, or Jackie Laukea? If anything, I probably think we should go after... Oh yeah, Hogan for that stuff he said. Yes! Oh yeah, brother! And you do look like Hulk Hogan, man! Or he kind of looks like that wrestler from Saturday Night Slam Masters, who's the main character. Kind of looks like him a little bit. But, yeah, brother, we're going to give you the smackdown of your life.
Max Morgan.
Okay, so the Max Bomber and German Suplex. This unquestioned king of American professional wrestling has since leveraged his fame to become a Hollywood star. Yep, just like Hollywood Hulk Hogan. However, he has resumed his training with a renewed passion after learning of Masaru Takahara's ambitions to become the world's top fighter. And his special techniques are Max Bomber, and German Suplex.
Okay. Okay, brother.
Oh god, he is like Hulk Hogan. He says, "Okay, brother, let's do this."
Max Morgan's gonna take you for a ride on the pain
I would
train.
say if
First
there was
class.
something I had to complain about Max Morgan is that they did not get Chris Rager to voice him. You know, the guy who voices Mr. Satan in Dragon Ball. Because if you remember Mr. Satan in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super and GT, is that the voice that Chris Rager provided for him, it was supposed to be more of an homage to that of Hulk Hogan. So, yeah. Someone's getting sued? Maybe. Max Morgan's gonna take you for a ride on the first train. On the pain train. First class. Oh, and the first train, too. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get that German suplex. We're gonna get everybody's abilities.
This one's for the people.
Well, he's at least doing his Max Bomber right now. Whoa, woo! At least we learned it. Nah, if they had Mr. Satan voice him, then this fight would be impossible. I'd be screaming at you to throw the fight. Fair enough.
You off in style.
Okay, here's the German suplex. That is not a German suplex. If it was supposed to be a German suplex, he would lift Takahara over his head and like put him on the opposite side. Golly. How could you steal hope from the world like that, Double R? You made those children in the front row cry. And LPH, you're right about that. It would have been nice if he was in Dragon Ball FighterZ. And speaking of which, they finally have a release date for PS5 and Xbox Series X version of Dragon Ball FighterZ, along with the rollback netcode for those versions, as well as the PC version. It's actually coming out tomorrow. For us, finally, if we live in the United States, since we live in the United States. So, about time they actually got done with, got around to that.
It's over.
You just made Superman lose, basically. Hope you're happy and proud. Damn right.
Nice one.
Oh, he is resistant to some things. And even the Frankensteiner, too. Let's try the, well, we did the arm lock, so... Let's do the rolling wheel kick.
Let's give the crowd something to remember.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy is pretty tough. A lot tougher than the other ones that we went up against so far. Oh, he's about to do his German suplex again. Oh, ouch. If anything, I probably should be getting out of the corner there. Or else he's going to continue to kick my butt. But hey, at least we can do the counters.
Nice one.
You're right, LPH. Too many games are coming out tomorrow. We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and then, of course, Dragon Ball FighterZ for PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's like... yeah. Oh, he's about to do the goddamn German suplex again. I can say, as long as we keep our health up, then we should be okay. Oh, and next week, too.
You're mine. Okay, you ready to do this for real?
Well, I don't know. Are you ready for me to kick your butt there, Hulkamania? And I can't do the tornado press. Wonder if we could do Frankensteiner on him, see if that actually does a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, it does. Boy, that Frankensteiner is, that Frankensteiner packs a really good punch.
Nice one.
And next week, Suplex City.
Bring it on.
Cross heel hold. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him with the counter. All right.
Now there.
Brother, you're down.
One hell
I'm
of a
Sting, and you're nothing but NWO Hogan. Or you're going to become part of the NWO now. Woo!
You win. Gotta hand it to you, kid. That was a Max Morgan level performance.
Or make it sound like this. Gotta hand it to you, kid. That was a Max Morgan level performance. Maybe even better. Well, at least he fought with honor. So I didn't ruin kids' dreams. Okay, who's next? Namkiat, Seishi Moribe, or Jackie Laukea? And I'm thinking more and more of Kung Fu Shang Tsung. Which do you guys think I should go up against next? Okay, so Moribe it is. So and this one's from Japan actually, and the it says do not underestimate this practitioner of the ancient Japanese martial art of Koppo or Kappo. He has rediscovered and perfected much that was forgotten, such as the Celestial Palm, a deadly strike which can kill a fully armored man outright. And his abilities that we can, or special techniques that we can learn, are Fleet Foot and Celestial Palm.
Okay. You seek to become the strongest, and so the path you walk has led you to me. There are many arts, but there is only one
Koppo.
Koppo. Defeat me, and we will speak of its
Okay.
secrets.
Takahara versus Moribe. And, wow, what an arena. Okay, so, as usual, it's time for us to see if we can actually get the two abilities under his belt. Oh, and he's got 120 hit points, so I don't know whether or not this is actually a good thing or a bad thing, but, we'll see.
If I may.
At least we learned Fleet Foot. Nah, I need to get that punch ability of his. Man, me doing that Hulkamania voice really kind of made my throat scraggly. So, I need to be careful and know my limits when it comes to doing character voices like that, because there are certain ranges that one only has that they have to be careful with, so that way they don't damage their vocal cords. One hand clapping.
Very well.
Hey, this ain't GTA 5. You say clapping, I'm pretty sure that Lamar Davis would want to have a word with it. Oh my god.
There's more to you.
That
than
probably
passion
was a,
and ambition.
that probably was a bad idea to do that. And as you can see, he's trying to run away because, yeah, he won't even... Because he won't even fight against us. Instead, he just keeps doing the one-hand clapping on us. It's like, really? You're not gonna allow us to use that other technique of yours? The one that, you know, can instantly kill a man? Man. It's like, I'm giving you plenty of opportunity here. But yet, you're just running away. Because you don't have that many hit points left. And, yeah, that arm lock ability really did a number on you. And I think I may have underestimated that. I probably should have went after him first, if anything. Okay, there's the Celestial Palm. That's what I want. Alright. And, counter. Doing an arm lock. Oh, that missed. Oh, I missed. At least I can, restore my... Restore... I say restore, but, that didn't do... That did jack squat. Oh, man. Okay, so we finally got our abilities back. We got that debuff out of our way. But whoo-wee! Let's do a Frankensteiner to finish you off. That what? Wait, what? How the hell did that miss? How did that miss? Please, get this. Thank you. Woo. That was nuts.
A complete and total loss.
So you don't get any experience points for fighting against these guys. That's interesting.
You win.
Perhaps the time has come for bold young fighters to lead martial arts into a new era.
All right. We have 2 more opponents left before we take on the final challenger, I think. Should we go after Namkiat, or should we go after, Jackie, Laokea, or is that Yaokea? I would say this is more like, Sumo Monkey D. Luffy, if that's who we're going up against. Just, without the Gear 5 ability, or the Devil Fruit within him. So, Namkiat or Yaokia, or we'll just say Sumo Monkey D. Luffy. Namkiat, Sumo Monkey D. Luffy. Which do you guys want me to take on? Luffy got to get arrested. Okay, he got to get arrested for eating all that food and making him obese. So, in sumo, where the most mighty and physically dominant athletes vie for supremacy, this Hawaiian wrestler has hailed as a once-in-a-generation talent. After failing to achieve his lifelong dream of becoming a Yokozuna, however, he renounced the sport and resolved instead to conquer the mixed martial arts world. Ah, so he's trying to become like Yokozuna, huh? Well, does he try to climb a turnbuckle, but all of a sudden breaks the top of the turnbuckle and he falls back? And Stone Cold Steve Austin gives him the pin? Who knows? But anyway, his special techniques are Aloha Slap and Mono Toss. Or Mano Toss.
Okay. Oh, looking for a fight? Ha! Bring it on! I've never lost to a man of Japan. And if you think a sumo's all brawn and no finesse, you're in for a
well, we'll see about that, Luffy. You shouldn't have been eating on those burgers or hitting up on those Happy Meals.
Okay, let's have some fun.
Seize. Okay, that's the first ability. Oh! Dude! Look at that! That is dirty! That is dirty, man. Golly. That was dirty for him to do that seize ability. Okay, Aloha Slap. Now, at least we got that ability. But, whoo-wee! That, as I said, that was a dirty ability. And you're right about that, Lord Doom. This guy really needs to be arrested. I mean, for God's sakes, he almost broke me in half, this dude. God, he's like the equivalent of Bane, and we're Batman. Monotoss. Or however you call the toss, but hey, we got it. Let's give you an arm lock. Probably is resistant. Nope.
Nice one.
Well, let's see if there's any that are, Oh, Fleetfoot. Let's see if that actually works against you. Oh my god, yes it does. Oh, and he actually counters with Monotoss, too. But he misses.
So predictable.
Oh, he's gonna try another one? Oh, we're gonna counter with a Monotoss of our own. Who would have thought? It's like this has become a cat and mouse game of just monotossing. Okay, so let's do that Fleetfoot ability again. And, oh, he has 576 hit points. Holy crap. That is nuts.
I like your
Oh, you're gonna do one of these and see if we actually counter against you in doing that? No. No counters this time. Interesting.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, we got this fight in the bag, folks.
Ow.
You never lost to a man in Japan? Well, guess fate wasn't really in your favor today, buddy.
You win. Oh boy, that stings. But you got me. Put on a little weight, and you might have a shot at making Yokozuna.
I don't think Yokozuna is anything we want to get ourselves into. Okay, since we have taken care of all these 5, last in the docket, we're going to go up against Namkyat. Alright, and this is a Thailand fighter. So we're going up against an actual Muay Thai fighter. So this is amongst the lines of Sagat and Adon from Street Fighter. Blessed with surpassing agility and flexibility, this young man trained day and night that he might transform his body into the perfect weapon and become a Muay Thai champion. Those who have faced him in the ring often speak of his divine right foot, which he can deliver a blindingly fast knockout blow. So the Lukpan Jama kick and the spiral knee. So let's go ahead and take care of this last opponent.
You must be tired, having come all the way from Japan. Don't worry, I'll end it quick. You won't even have a chance to lay a finger on me.
Honestly, I thought that was a female we were looking at, but I didn't realize that was a male. Holy, that was my fault. Okay. Spiral knee? Okay, that's one of its abilities that we can learn. Yeah, we got the spiral knee learned. So let's get out of the way and actually heal ourselves some more. Nice little arena that we're going in here. Let's see if we can get that last ability in our docket. Resistant, Fleetfoot. I think I have to be closer. Oh, low kick. Oh, we're gonna do a Monotoss?
No way.
Well, let's see what a... Okay, so it's actually it's actually it's very weak against the German suplex. So we will definitely have an advantage here, ladies and gentlemen. I want that last ability, so I may want to stop with the low kicking.
What? So you're not
Well, of course. We're all action. This kid's aiming to be the best of the best when it comes to fighting. Oh, another low kick?
Gotcha.
Keep doing the low kicks. He's going... I mean, yeah, keep doing that, and you're not going to be able to...
No way. Guess I better kick it
Okay,
up
so
a
he said he
notch.
better kick it up a notch. Is that how he's going to use his ultimate ability now? No, he's still doing another low kick. And I think we actually won this fight. Yep, he didn't even use his other ability. Oh well, I don't think it's going to be that big of a pain when we're going up against the final opponent. But too bad we couldn't even get that one ability, because he always kept using low kicks.
You win. My face. My beautiful face. Very well.
I mean, you should have been doing those low kicks. You should have given me that ability. Oh, there's our main opponent. Let's see what Takahara's up to. Nice HD 2D visuals for this, I gotta say.
Mercy will be your undoing.
Mercy will be your undoing, huh?
The so-called masters you defeated, whose techniques you made your own in your quest to become the very best. You left them alive, and so others were free to follow in your wake. I, on the other hand, ensured my victories were complete. Without exception. Namkiat, the naive brat. That gaudy luchador, the great Aya. Simple-minded Han. Jackie, still dreaming of a squandered youth. Max, who was never more than a mere showman. And of course, that doddering fraud Moribe. Each lay dead at my feet when I was finished. For true triumph is found only
Jesus.
in death.
And if I had to guess, yes, this is our main antagonist for this chapter.
In the extinguishing of a life and its legacy, you glory in nothing. And who am I, you ask? I am that which you yearn to become, the greatest warrior.
O.D. O'Bright. So yes, this person, O.D. O'Bright, this is the present day reincarnation of the god of hate, Odio. So yeah, he's basically Akuma, this dude, in this timeline. But yeah, O.D. O'Bright, the modern day reincarnation of Odio, the god of hate, who is the main antagonist of the entire game Live Alive. If you remember in the previous episode where we went up against Odeio, they're basically one and the same person with the soul, with their soul, essentially.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. he just said it like he was so unimpressed. He didn't really have any expression to that. He's just like, you son of a bitch.
A warrior, like hell you are.
You're nothing but a cold-blooded murderer! With Namkiat's speed, the great Aja's acrobatics, Han's guile, Jackie's strength, Max's determination, Moribei's wisdom, and with my own righteous fury, I will...
All right, final battle. Masaru Takahara versus Odie O'Bright. And oh my god, look how big that... God. This guy looks like he's an amalgamation of both Sagat and Akuma. He's like Sagat if he has the Raging Demon or the Satsui no Hado within him. But holy crap, look how big his sprite is. And as you can see, Odie O'Bright does have some high amount of hit points on him. And as you would have guessed, I don't have the other abilities, so not that kick or whatever from the other character. So that's like one ability that we never even obtained during this whole thing. Well, if anything, if I'm going to be very methodical in this fight, then I'm going to have to use the focus ability, so that way I keep myself healed and have the bonus stats and all that.
You'll join your comrades soon enough.
Oh, that did a good chunk of damage. Let's see what the German suplex does. More or less, not as strong as the Frankensteiner. Ooh, he did 2 hits. That's not cool. Who knows? Maybe I'll go in the next chapter after I get done with this. After I get done with this one.
Still with me?
A Reaper Scythe.
Excellent.
Ooh, bad.
You watching, Jackie?
Yeah, we're giving him a run for his money. This guy's nothing but chump change. I mean, he calls himself Odio. Well, it's like you're anything but a god. It's just like you might as well go ahead and just sit on the sidelines and get out of here. Ooh, that palm strike. Ooh, that palm strike actually did a number on his. It did a number on his stats a little bit. Diving DDO. Are you sure it's supposed to be DDT? Ooh, yeah, he actually did a number on our hit points right there. So let's get them all back up. If we can. And not him being a punk and all.
So predictable.
Okay. But yeah, wowee. That was pretty gnarly, that attack. I'm gonna have to Frankensteiner you all the way back into oblivion. Again. Oh, hey, his defenses went down a little bit. And he only did 1 attack. I guess those status abilities really do a number on his, or those status-reducing debuffs.
Now this is a fight!
Damn right this is a fight. This is a fight where I'm kicking your ass. Oh, he's doing the diving DDO again.
Try not to die!
Oh, we should be able to get him. As I said, this guy's just nothing but chump change. And since we have over half hit points, let's just finish him off right now. Golly. That guy was nothing. Or I should say, that incarnation of a dark god was nothing.
I am the strongest and most powerful.
Whatever. Get out of here. Oh yeah, this is like Street Fighter when they get hit back after a defeat. Masaru Takahara wins, or you win.
It's only just begun, boy. This ambition of yours. One after another, without end. Others will come to take your head and your crown. You stand in judgment with bloodied hands, and will again, as well you should. It is your nature. How long until the next, I wonder?
Well, you did. The god of hate is out of him, finally. Oh. What are you supposed to be, Rao?
It's you, isn't it? The greatest warrior. Which means that when I've beaten you, I'll be the best of the best.
Look at him smiling. Yep, and that's the end of that chapter. Wow, I'm really surprised that actually went a lot more quickly than I thought. It's like, dang. Gil Makanaz for Masaru Takahara. Tulahan, that was the first match we did. Nicholas Korda. Sorry, Serge, but you got pwned. And then our second opponent was the great Aja, the heel of all heels, Stephen Fu. But do something about that potty mouth of yours, okay, Aja? And then Max Morgan, or Hulk Hogan as we say. You did well, brother. Dustin Rubin, okay. Yeah, these are all voice actors who I've never even heard of. And then we got Seishi Moribe, Mark Ota. Not familiar with that one either. Then we got Jackie Iaukea, or Laukea, Brent Mukai, pardon me. Then we got Namkyat, James Foon, okay. Then who voices Odie O'Bright? Yaron Mesika. Okay. Yeah, these are all voice actors who I've never even heard of. And yeah, that god of hate is out of there, all right. So every time when the god of hate is defeated in battle, whichever body he possesses, then he goes to possess another one. Throughout time. Winner! You win! Damn right we did. And here's our trophy. Here comes a new challenger. And I gotta say, that was a pretty short chapter. I'm really surprised that we actually gone through that whole thing. So, and with us going for about an hour. I'd say we're going to continue with this stream. So we're going overtime and doing another chapter since we already managed to get through with that. And he was at level 2? Really? Dang. Okay, so let's go to the Wild West, because I did say we were going to go to the Wild West as our next chapter, and before we do that, I'm going to open up stream room chat so that way anybody can join in through the Geek Fighters who's either a Geek Fighter or a cool guy if they want to jump in. Hold on just a second. There we go. So if anybody who wants to jump in, they're more than welcome to, who's a part of that, stuff. So definitely do that. Whether they be a Geek Fighter or a cool guy. Okay, so since we're done with that chapter, it's time for us to, with the present chapter, it's time for us to go to Wicked Wild Western Land, or Wicked Wild West. Wicked Wild West. Yeah, I better stop before I get any copyright strikes. And you can see with the guy who we're dressed up as, I guess we're supposed to be like Marty McFly, but if he has androgynous shoulder length hair or something like that. But it definitely doesn't look like Mad Dog Tannen, that's for sure. Okay. So let's take a look and see what is going on here. It says, the American frontier is a place of foolish dreams and dashed hopes. A tired soul rides into a dying town terrorized by outlaws. Success, they call it, though to look at it now, none can imagine why. Against a gang of villains, a lone gunslinger stands no chance. But perhaps by working together with the locals to prepare traps before the crazy bunch arrives, one man may yet make a difference. So let's go to the Wild Wild West, shall we? Or just the Wild Wild West chapter. Or Wild West chapter. Pardon me, God. That Will Smith song, I just can't get it out of my head. Just saying that lyric. You rick-a-rack of varmints, we don't take kindly to your kind coming in this town. And if you're in the Crystal Saloon, get out of here. Definitely getting a Mother 3 vibe from all this.
Howdy, Sheriff. Something to drink?
Nope, but I got something for you to post up.
More trouble in these parts, huh?
More trouble around these parts.
Thought it couldn't get any worse after that.
I swear, thought it couldn't get any worse after that last bunch rode in. Why would I want to like somebody like Mad Dog Tannen? He's an asshole.
Okay. What's your clever moniker?
Ah. So the wanted poster is actually us, the character we're playing as, and the character we're playing as, by default, he goes by the name Sundown. Not Sunrise, just Sundown.
Kid, huh?
The Sundown
Don't look all
Kid.
that young to me.
Yeah, he looks like he's, like in his 30s or middle-aged for a gunslinger. Oh man, it's like Wild Arms music should be playing during this segment right here. God, I probably should be playing some Wild Arms on the PS5, since I also have that downloaded on my PS5 since I already bought it on PS3 back in the day. Just whenever I think of the first Wild Arms, I always think of that opening movie with that really incredible song that's playing.
Fancy meeting you here, partner.
Fancy meeting you here, partner. The town ain't big enough for the two of us. Oh, why the long face? Reckon you'd be relieved to finally put this life on the land behind you. Honestly, a little gratitude would be appreciated.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's do this proper.
Let's do this proper.
Can't have people casting aspersions on the great bounty hunter.
Oh my God. He calls himself Mad Dog. He's Mad Dog McCree or Mad Dog Tannen.
No, sir. Never let it be said he shot an unarmed man.
At least this is more Wild West centered than Mad Dog McCree will ever be.
How many times we done danced this?
How many times we done danced this dance now?
It's almost like saying goodbye.
It's almost like saying goodbye to a lover. Mate like a tree and leaf. Buttheads.
Bard had it right. Parting is such sweet.
Oh, Plucky Duck actually said that better during the end credits to an episode of Tiny Toon Adventures. Parting is such sweet sorrow. God, I really need to watch that show again. That and Animaniacs. And, yeah, you can see that the battles are pretty much the same as what we're going to be expecting, but at least the gameplay is different. Oh, as you can see, Sundown has wind-based abilities on him. Oh, like that?
Where you go?
Ooh, he actually did more damage to me than I did to him.
You're good.
Well, not as good as us. Because, as Hank Hill would say, we basically kicked his ass. Or, I'm gonna kick your ass. Which we did. And no experience obtained from that either. Dang, what's up with that?
You son of a bitch! Finish me, goddammit! Don't you dare
Finish me, goddammit! Don't you dare walk away from me again! No! You live for another day. Did I get his horse? No, but his horse ran off.
How dare you? Shooting at my Goldie? Killing a man is one thing, but you leave his horse out of it. I ain't done talking!
You call yourself Mad Dog, but something tells me, are you supposed to be who I think you are? Who knows? But anyway, as I said, we kicked his ass in a fast draw showdown. Wasn't really fast draw, as we pretty much just, we had to deplete his hit points and all, but... Anyway, let's see what his gameplay is centered on, if we can ever get to it. The Wild West, The Wanderer. This is the Colt Single Action Army, the greatest handgun ever made. My name is Revolver Sundown Kid. I've been waiting for you, Mad Dog Snake. Or actually, is it the other way around? Should it be Sundown Kid Snake? And Mad Dog Ocelot? Wait a minute. But Ocelot is Ocelot, and that's basically a feline-esque animal. Whereas a Mad Dog, exactly what they are, a Mad Dog. Well, at least hopefully somebody doesn't even get their arm lopped off by a cybernetic ninja. Whoever can do the better cat impression can be Ocelot. Yeah, exactly. Row, row, row. Ah, the Three Amigos. Which one is, I'm about to say, which one is Steve Martin, which one is Chevy Chase, and which one is the other?
Soy comandante de las yeguas. Yo solo.
Well, I guess this would be a mariachi band of some type. He practiced that. He had to have. Yeah. Yeah, but but in order to perfect it, he has to make sure that the screech of the ocelot's noise has to make that echo in the air to summon that of the ocelot unit. Greetings, my friend. We are all friends here. You a vaquero? Ah, maybe not. Tequila, yes, tequila. That's what you need to... That's what you need, yes? No. We just need ninjutsu! Well, I mean, this is like meditating. Can I help you? Who knows?
Howdy,
Let's see,
stranger.
what is the commander doing? He's practicing his cat impression. Just ignore it. Trust me. I mean, when he gets the cat growl down, then you know exactly why he's doing that. Howdy, stranger.
Thirsty? Or you got a hankering for
Thirsty?
something more substantial?
Or you got a hankering for something more substantial. Free of charge. Free of charge, of course.
God damn, is it hot out there?
Oh boy.
Barkeep, the usual.
We got ourselves some rootin' tootin' outlaw here. Is this Yosemite Sam?
Hey, stranger. Seems you're sitting on my favorite stool.
I could care less, you son of a bitch.
Hey, you deaf or just stupid?
Pardon me.
That's enough. Your name on it, huh? Because I don't see
The
it.
barmaid.
Do you? Waltzing in here, acting like you own the place without spending a dime. We don't need that kind of customer. No, thank you.
Now, Annie, darling.
Oh,
there's
her
no
name's
need to
Annie.
make
Is it
a
supposed to be
scene.
Annie Oakley? Definitely no Bonnie or Clyde. But then again...
Annie! Settle down now.
Don't you talk to me like that. Big, strong men. Striding around like you own the place because of what you got dangling
Big,
from
strong
your
men.
legs.
We don't need that. We don't need that kind over here in this bar. What we need is big, meaty men slapping meat.
James!
That's the only way we get around in this bar.
James! Clint!
Oh, he said Clint. Is his name Clint Eastwood?
You got cojones? Well, don't you?
You got
So
cojones?
use 'em.
Well, don't you? So use them.
Oh, Annie. Full of fire and fury. Real hellraiser.
Oh, you love it, huh?
Love
Well,
it.
don't turn your back on Sundown Kid now.
I mean it, darling. Be my woman.
Get away from me!
Yeah, that's something Mad Dog Tannen would do.
Annie. Darling. I know you didn't just raise a hand to me. 'Cause there's some things a man cannot abide.
Leave her alone.
Look at him running in place. Billy. Oh,
Billy!
so his name's Billy. He's, I guess that's supposed to be a reference to Billy the Kid?
If it isn't the brave sheriff's little brat, here to save the day, huh? I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but I ain't got time for your
Jeez.
shit.
Way to use that foul mouth in front of a kid. Damn! He threw that kid at us to make us move a bar stool? God, this guy is strong.
Whoops. Sorry about that, stranger. The boy was out of line, but I hope you can find it in your heart.
You
to
just
forgive
threw
him.
him at us, dumbass.
Tell you what, let me buy you a drink to smooth things over. Barkeep! Milk.
Well,
for
you
my
give him that
new
milk,
friend.
you make Sundown Kid break that glass and let him go all Joker on you. If there's anything that Batman has taught me, never give Joker a glass of water.
Heads up! I figure that ought to suit a delicate flower like yourself. What's this?
Oh, you
spitting
damn
on
right
my
I'm spitting on your generosity. I'm gonna throw hands with you. You rough riding piece of shit.
How else am I to interpret the return of this milk? I
If he
see
had bought me
before
whiskey, then maybe. But milk, nah, he loses teeth. Yeah, he's gonna lose teeth. He didn't really afford us a much stronger sense of appreciation.
And to top it off, this hangover.
Sorry about that.
But that's what I get.
I tell you, when I
drinking
put
the
my
cheap
finger,
piss
when I
they
tap
serve here.
slightly on the the bottom shoulder buttons on the PS5 controller, is that they are very, very sensitive. So I do apologize for that, and glad we didn't even skip the scene or whatnot, because if that happened, I'd be like, oh crap. Oh, you call milk and whiskey cheap piss?
Let me guess. It's not that you hate milk, but that you can't stomach it, unless it's fresh
Hey,
from your mother's
you leave my
tits.
mother out of this. You rick-a-rack varmint. Oh, your mother's maybe.
Your mother's, maybe.
Golly. Oh, God. That reminds me of Yakuza 2, when that guy called Kiryu said to him, hey, what's a peacock like you doing in these parts? And we don't take kindly to peacocks like you. And then he says, I peacocked your you-know-what. You have to burn him. That option was the only true path. You damn right it was.
You got a death wish? That it?
Oh, no, we don't. His name is Pike? Really? Not really a, not really a threatening type of man for a place like this. And yeah, look at him. He was... Wowee. He was nothing but cannon fodder, that punk.
This isn't over, you hear me? You'll get yours! You just wait.
Get out of
and
the
see.
bar. Trying to serve us cheap piss.
So then, you ain't riding with the crazy bunch.
That was amazing! You gave Pike a hiding he won't never forget. With him on our side, I just know we can beat them.
What's all the ruckus?
Oh, is that the sheriff? Yep, that's the sheriff coming in. You shot him with a hollow point bullet. The fact that he ran away is impressive. You got that right.
Sheriff, this fella here, see, he just rode into town and...
Oh, now you show up. In the nick of time, as always. My father, the sheriff. The
Boy.
coward.
I guess the boy says, I guess Billy the Kid says his father is not a really good role model based on what he's saying.
Billy, son,
No.
try to understand.
Why? I mean, you got people who are strong enough to fight against, well, strong enough in spirit to fight off against the forces of evil. And by evil, I'm pretty sure we're going to be dealing with Odio in some way, shape, or form in this chapter too.
If we so much as look at these people the wrong way, there's gonna be hell to pay.
But if we don't take a stand, then nothing will ever change.
Oh, Annie, please.
I don't want to hear it. Our sheriff, my brother, every last man in this town is a coward.
Well, not us.
This boy here's got more courage than all of you put together.
Sheriff, listen. This fella here, see, he just might be the answer.
Alas, good people. I fear you have misjudged the content of that villain's kit.
Oh, who we got here? Oh, that guy again, Mad Dog.
A man's name is his story, and that one speaks volumes. You deserve to know, so I'll tell you.
The
The
Sundown Kid. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
And he followed us to this town? What the hell, dude?
That fares
You call
the
us a devil?
himself.
We just saved this tavern from some creep.
Wait a minute. It's him. On the wanted poster.
$5,000.
Because I'm wanted, dead or alive. At least for Sundown Kid in this case.
And the one who's gonna bring him in is me,
Well, Mad Dog,
Mad Dog.
you can go piss off because we're not gonna follow your shit.
Liar!
I am many things, boy, but I am no liar.
You're a good guy, right, mister?
Well, I'm no saint.
I'm no saint.
No, No! I don't believe it!
Always were lousy with the little ones, weren't you, kid? Goldie's still out there, you know. Lost or dead.
Oh, what?
in the
You're
desert.
you're still mad about our mad about your horse?
But you'll answer for that. And everything else.
Are you Odio,
Soon enough.
Mad Dog?
Outside. Now.
It's a showdown.
A fast draw showdown. But we're gonna kick your ass again. You can't even defeat us. Just give up, man.
Don't even think.
Why would I think about running? If anybody's gonna run, it's you. Well, okay, now we can start moving again. Yeah. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. Well, yeah, maybe, but we're not gonna lose this. You just saw how easily we took him down the first time around. Now the mariachi is gonna give us some musical support. Look at that tumbleweed. That's some really good sprite work for tumbleweed.
Now there's a look I've never seen on you before. Oh, a pang of sadness for the end of our extended association? I understand, I truly do. But all good things must come to an end. And end it we will, kid. From 10 paces. Each man takes 5. I'll count
If
it
we
off.
turn and fire.
On the 5th, we turn and fire. Agreed?
Okay.
Right then. 1, 2.
Oh, he's probably gonna say 4 and then turn around and try to shoot us like a coward. Nope.
4, 5.
Oh. Oh, wow. Some crooks were actually waiting and hiding. Who'd have thought? He reminds me of a mixture of Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. Kinda.
He's one of
Or the crazy bunch. No, he's... Okay, so he's not Odio.
Those 2 gunslingers.
How'd they know?
They just have a sixth sense for this kind of thing.
Just my luck. These simpletons ruining a perfectly good duel.
Wow! You both are incredible! With them backing us up, maybe, just maybe, we can take on the crazy bunch. Listen, I guarantee there's a whole lot more of them on the way, and they'll be out for blood now. You've got to help us fight.
Well, when you put it like that, not that I could ever muster the strength to turn a woman down. Sorry, kid, but it seems our duel will have to wait. But only until after we've dealt.
Okay, so
Crazy.
dealing with the crazy bunch, I think that's gonna be the main focus of this chapter. And I guess their leader is gonna be coming after us to put an end to both of us, I guess.
The crazy bunch ain't exactly short on shooters. Doubt we'll have a chance of beating them in a straight-up fight. I tell you what, Dying heroically during a valiant last stand does not appeal to me one bit, no sir. Let's see what these folks can tell us about our would-be.
All right. So, I guess right now we just need to get some information about these guys.
Solo somos humildes mariachi. Atrapados en la red del
Destino. Oh, they're actually speaking in, they're actually speaking Hispanic. You can actually see in the parentheses of what they're saying in English.
Sin poder escapar de este pueblo, donde la sangre fluye como
El vino. Well, they're just telling us everything about... they're hardly telling us a lot about the Crazy Bunch. But they're just mainly saying, oh, we're out of our wits, and we need to find some way to fight back. You're both so fast. I just know we can get rid of those outlaws with your help. If you manage to get rid of those bastards, I promise we'll make it worth your while. We've got a little gold squirreled away. It's yours if we survive. You know who leads them, don't you? The only survivor of Custer 7th, a devil who, by all rights, should be dead in dust. O.D.O. Okay, so the first name is an abbreviation, but the last name is Dio. And no, not that Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but just an amalgamation for, or just a play on words for the name Odio, the god of hate. Odio, the outlaws call him. They flock to the man, their shepherd, with the heart of stone. He'll have broken camp the moment he heard what you two did. He can't let it go unanswered. Well, we can't let him go unanswered either. Reckon you think the man who named this town success must have had a sense of humor, but you're wrong. Back in the day, the streets were filled with prospectors hoping to strike it rich in the gold rush. That's why the gangs come calling, to strip the carcass clean of the last few bits of meat on the bone.
So be it. If they've got us outnumbered, then we'll just have to even the odds before the big soiree. We ambush them, kid. We've got to prepare traps and whatnot to whittle down the gang when they ride in. That's how we'll win. Having said that...
So Mad Dog's gonna tell us how to set traps and all that, or at least the game will.
Feels a bit improper for us to do all the work, given that this is as much your fight as it is ours, if not more.
I'll help. Me too.
I suppose I'll do what I can.
Count me in.
Oh, who's this lass? Oh,
Honey,
We already
Dallas.
know nothing will change if we keep our heads down and stay quiet. I say enough is enough. Better to take a stand.
so is it Bryce Dallas Howard?
but honey, it's not. She's right.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of them pushing us around. What about you, Cesar?
Well, yeah.
Oh, so he's like Luigi, since he has green hair. And Luigi wearing green clothing, he was the more cowardly one out of the Mario brothers. Oh, speaking of which, I do have something planned for Mario Day, as I'm going to be streaming Super Mario Bros. Wonder through both YouTube and Twitch. Kind of in the same vein how I do for this when I'm streaming for you all.
I knew they would. Then, my friends, the time has come.
Por la libertad y justicia, los mariachis se unen a la revolución.
Like something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? I believe the only one who has yet to declare their intentions is you, Sheriff.
Come on, Sheriff Bob. Or does Odio have some sort of leverage against you?
Billy, what are you doing?
What are you doing with your father's badge? Well, he's Billy the Kid, that's what.
Here, mister. You deserve it. My pa ain't fit to wear that badge.
Oh my goodness. Savage.
I've been living in fear for the longest time. Terrified of what might happen if I dared do the right thing. But now I see. Sometimes you've got to brave the fire to forge a brighter future. They may call you the kid, but to me, here and now, you're a good man.
Damn right.
The right man for the job. So hold on to that badge. And when the dust has settled, I pray I'll have done my part.
Wait
to
a
pay
minute.
back.
There's 2 apostrophes for I will and I will have. So I've. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. A word with 2 apostrophes. Okay, we got the sheriff's badge. We might be able to equip that.
Not much left to discuss then, I reckon. Me and the kid will scrounge up supplies for the ambush. No point in asking y'all for help. I wager we've a bit more experience with this sort of work. Time is of the essence, kid. Can't spend too long rummaging around either, or we'll run out of time to prepare.
Mad Dog has joined the party. Okay, so Sundown Kid actually gets a partner to fight in battle. They'll strike at dawn. That's their way. Soon as the sun crests the horizon, they'll come riding into town from both sides. That means you got until the 8th bell to make your preparations. We'll only have the one chance if we're not ready by the time they arrive. Anyway, when you've got everything you need, come back here. We're all ready and willing to do our part. Just say the word. Okay. So basically, now it's telling us how to get through this whole part. Anyway, let's see. They literally just met this dude today, saw he had a bounty of $5,000 and decided to trust him 100%. Seems legit. Yeah. Anyways, when the 8th bell rings at dawn, the Crazy Bunch will ride into town. Listen carefully for Mad Dog's advice and work with the townsfolk to set traps before the outlaws arrive. And there are 2 ways to spend your time before the Crazy Bunch come calling. Search the town for items that can be used for traps. Ask locals to set traps with the items in your inventory. Every moment counts, so think carefully before taking action. Okay. So, I guess this is more of a, this is more of a trial and error type of thing.
Remember this moment. Save the memory if you take my meaning. Case it
Oh, okay.
Got everything you
Nope.
need for your ambush?
Not yet. We
Take
need
it
to
that
get all the
means
items we can. They might learn to recognize to avoid them, no? Okay. That a wide variety would be the most wide variety, okay. We'll try not to waste too much time. So we're kind of basically on a time limit going on here.
pero denos armas y nos levantaremos.
Yo, pero por ti me armaré. Agarren
Okay,
sus
so we just need to go around town collecting supplies inside the houses. And you can see that it's already nighttime, so we better check inside the houses while we can. So this might go well in our favor. We got a pouch of oil. And let's get the equipment on him. Put on the sheriff's badge. It doesn't really increase our stats or anything like that. Ooh, perfect. Frying pan, a carrot. So yeah, take advantage of this. Yeah, finding whatever items you can for the ambush. And hopefully they do give us enough time to actually look in through this stuff. A shovel. Oh, we're gonna be Shovel Knight? I hope so. Maybe there's something inside the sheriff's office too? We'll see. But if you see anything that's kind of shiny and just lying around, grab it. Like right here. And we got an empty bottle.
Oil in a bottle makes for a quick
Oh, okay.
way to start a fire. It'll take a moment to prepare. Reckon it's worth doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you how it's done.
Alright, so we just prepared ourselves a trap.
There you go.
Bottle fire, just slide her up and toss quick. Oh, kind of like a Molotov cocktail.
And toss quick.
That's cool, no? Okay, so we're done with this, house. I'm guessing they are giving us plenty of time before they arrive in. So this actually may be good for us. Ooh, there's a lot. A strip of jerky. A peacemaker. Oh, we got another peacemaker. And I'd say that actually would be good for him too, because even though, oh man, there's a bit of a strength and weakness here. It will lower our attack, but the speed will go up if we use the buntline special. Or if we had a peacemaker, it's the complete opposite. So I'd say they're okay. Stick of dynamite. Okay, that's the first spell.
The first spell.
See what else they got inside this place. Oh, it's empty. Oh, and another buntline special. Okay. Anything up on the balcony? Nope. So, let's get out of here. And go inside another building. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a lot of traps that we can actually make. Okay. I don't think we've been in here yet. Or have we? Nope. Another strip of jerky. I wonder what the strips of jerky are actually good for. Another empty bottle. Now let's go to the second floor. I mean, we already got one trap with a Molotov cocktail. Even though I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even call it that during the Wild West era. But that's basically what we created. I mean, we had a bottle with oil in it, where we can actually, you know, start a fire with it. Herbal liniment. Still nothing new about any traps that we can make with the items that we got on hand with us. Alright, there are some other houses that we can go into, so let's check them out. A bottle of Miracle Tonic. Still, nothing new about a trap. Okay, that's the second bell.
Second bell.
Nothing inside this room. Oh, we got a couple things we can actually check in here. A pouch of oil.
Oil in a bottle makes for a quick and easy way to start a fire. It'll take a moment to...
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, so we got
Let me
another
show you how it's
Molotov
done.
cocktail in our hands.
there you go. Bottle fire.
And just empty. At least we got ourselves some immediate weaponry on our hand. And empty. So we're done with this house, and now it's time to go check another. But I wonder what things of jerky actually can help us with. It's got to be something we're missing. Empty. A carrot. Another carrot. Or is there just carrots inside this place? Oh, and a bottle of coal tar. Okay. I'm sure that the townsfolk will actually give us something that we can actually look into as well. Another carrot. Another a pile. Really? That's one of the traps, or one of the ingredients we can make a trap out of, is a pile of horse shit? Dude. One of the ingredients we can make a trap with is literally a pile of horse shit. Golly. Can we put the pile of horse shit in the bottle and actually pelt that horse shit at the crazy bunch like chimpanzees? Like we're Wild West chimpanzees? Oh, there's a lot inside this house we can actually potentially come across. If. Man, nothing inside these rooms? Really? Okay, that's the third bell. The only context that makes sense is to smear it on a spike trap. Yeah, maybe. There's nothing inside here either. Wow, this house was a waste. Dang. Not anything glowing inside this house. And I don't think I've checked out that house quite extensively. Are there anything outside the houses that we can actually collect? Because we gotta make sure we use that pile of horse shit for something. Oh, is that our horse?
Mighty fine horse you got there, kid. A real beauty. After I collect your bounty, I'll have to buy a new one.
Then they'll
Maybe I'll
deal
name it
extra
after
wound
me.
infection damage.
On to the dead.
That or they'd have a bunch of maggots get on them. Okay, and we should check inside the bar too, because there might be some items we can collect. Another flask of herbal lenitent. Oh yeah, we already. Okay, so that's 4. So we
Fourth bell,
we better
kid.
make a move on because we're already halfway through with trying to set up traps and all that. Seeing as how we haven't really set up any traps since we've been collecting a lot of, other things.
Oil in a bottle
Okay.
makes for a quick. It'll take a moment.
So we got 3 Molotov cocktails on us.
Okay, let me show you how it's done. There you go. Bottle fire. Just light her up and toss quick.
Alright, now we need to check the second floor of this place. And after that, I think we got everything we need. Possibly.
That's, well, how'd explain?
Oh, the barkeep.
That there's one of my most prized possessions. See, poster of this dancing girl I fancy. Jennifer's her name. She's got this grace and power about her, you know? Sexy, but a little intimidating. But in a way that
I'm
makes
pretty
her
sure
even
she's more appealing than a piece of horse shit. Or a pile of horse shit.
Well, it breaks my heart to part with it. But if you really need it, so be it.
The barkeep's beloved poster. There's gotta be some use we can have with that poster.
Wait, please. Anything but that. That's this week's earnings. You can't possibly need it. I'm begging you.
Oh,
Wait.
so he's still talking to us. So we can't actually take the money. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the bounty on the Sundown Kid, if anything.
Hey! Anything but that. You hear
Well,
me?
what's inside the drawer?
Well then. Best get a move
Oh
on,
god,
kid.
it's exactly like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth all over again. And a strip of jerky. Let's see what all the items we have. Huh. Okay, so could be used for a pit trap. Okay. Okay, I think we found everything we can, or that we could search for. So let's go ahead and talk to the sheriff.
Got everything you need for your ambush?
Yeah.
Good. Then it's time to distribute your supplies to the folks here. Goes without saying that some will take longer than others to get things ready. So hurry. Time's a wasting.
Most skillful are more useful than our poncho.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
I wonder what could we use. And you know, since there's 3 of them, I wonder if... Okay, so... Preparing for the big soiree.
Somos tres, María, a veces algo útil soy. Somos tres, no soy el mejor ni el
But compared to
peor,
Delos, I'm a
pero
champion.
comparado con
Okay,
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you
so...
thinking?
Desafiando a la muerte, esta trampa iré. Somos tres, a veces.
Okay.
Need you to set a trap.
I mean, we already have,
Don't see how we could make use of that in an ambush.
Somos tres, a veces.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you...
okay.
Aunque la verdad,
Well, we'll see what you can do.
porque la-
I doubt I'm come for whatever you're planning, but if we're sure people come to me before Caesar. Oh, or Caesar.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
I've got it covered. Oh yeah, just go set up dynamite. Wayne's not a bad guy, but if you got an important job, leave it to me. I'll get it done faster. Okay.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap?
Let's see. Fine by me. Whatever you got in my... I can probably handle it better than Clint.
Need you to set a trap.
I really do like his expression when he's talking. I need you to set a trap.
Don't see how we could make use of that.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap? Don't see how we could make...
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you...
I'll be back before you know it. Oh, yeah.
Need
Let's
you
see
to
what
set a trap.
see what the
What
kid
kind
can
of trap
actually
you
use.
thinking?
I won't let you down, mister. Yeah. Need too much to stock in my husband's claims. I'll handle most of the work at the boarding house.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap...
All right.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap...
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap...
Well, yeah, just get it done.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap... Don't see how we could...
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap...
Don't see how we can
Don't
use
see
that
how
in
we
an
can-
ambush.
Need you to set a trap.
Golly.
What kind of trap you...
Past time for me to do my part. Okay. We got everybody chipping in to set up a trap of some type.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Alright, so everybody has chipped in. Let's see how they're doing on the trap setting up. If they are. Okay, so, fifth bell, okay.
Fifth bell.
So we got some of them over on the west gate, and I think there's going to be more so over at the, near the eastern gate. And, yeah, looks like it's all coming in. Ah, okay. So Annie, it looks like, was the first one to actually get something done than everybody else. So, maybe we could talk to her. Oh, she's already done. Alright. So they're going back into the bar after they completed setting up their traps. Okay. Looks like we're making some progress. Hopefully the traps will actually be very effective when we're going up against these guys. That should do it. And there goes the sheriff. I guess you just wait until they all get done while you're out here. Okay, that's the sixth bell.
Sixth bell.
Hopefully the others are not taking too much longer. Alright, that's the next one. I'm guessing probably we won't be able to get all of them to get their traps made. Because if anything, some of them seem like they're taking a lot longer than most others. Say you got this under control, but you guys are taking a lot longer to get your traps made. Okay, that's the 7th bell.
7th bell.
Got 5 other... It's like I already got half of them done. But the other half can't even get their stuff done. Maybe I didn't... Okay. Now imagine we got the others to actually get their traps completed before. Alright. Now the other 3 need to get done, and then we're all finished. If they can finish on time. Because once that 5th bell hits, then... Holy bejeebs.
And that,
Alright.
is that.
3 more. If they can finish on time. Something tells me they probably won't. Oh! There's 2 more! Are both these gonna finish up on time? Before the 8th bell? Come on. No, they do not.
Hey, kid. That's the 8th bell.
That is the 8th bell. Only 2 of the traps did not get formulated. But it's okay. We got most of the traps already finished up, so I think it's going to be alright. And here comes Odio with the crazy bunch. Riding from the sunrise. Or riding out of the sunrise. I imagine those traps are going to be strong enough for us to actually, you know, take down a lot of hit points from...
Thank God. Finally. After 3 days and 3 nights of walking through the desert. Civilization. At long last. See what? The good Lord
Well,
hasn't
you came at a
forsaken
really
us.
bad time because, yeah, we're about to go to war with the crazy bunch. Oh, no, yep. He got yeeted.
Father? Father!
Yeah, that old man didn't make it. Oh, look at that. Ha 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 ha! Oh, dang.
Why in the hell someone put this here, of all places? That's just weird.
So it looks like all the traps except for one actually worked. I say that now, but holy crap, look at the dynamite from that. Okay, so that's our main baddie. That's Odio.
You will come outside and present yourselves to me at once. Refuse, and we will treat you as we would any other pests and smoke you out of your burrow.
Mister?
It's time, Mad Dog.
So I'm guessing we're going to be dealing with
You got that right.
4
I've
goons,
been waiting to look this devil in the eye.
since the others were taken down.
I'm coming to
Oh, So he's gonna fight alongside us?
Today is not the day for you to find your courage. Should the worst come to the worst, should the two of us be killed, it falls to you to protect these people.
But you won't be killed, right, kid?
Of course not.
Go get him!
Alright, time to see how we go up against Odio. And oh my god, look at him. He's got one of those wind-up machine guns on his back, or wind-up Gatling guns.
It is you, then. You who educated Pack and his brothers so deftly in the ways of war. I owe you a debt for the generosity you showed my disciples. We are men of violence, yes, but we are nevertheless...
But you're not merciful men, Odio.
And so, I will repay you in our common currency. In blood and lead and death!
And there's that boss music against Odio again. And oh my god, look at his sprite. Holy god. Horseplay. Well, at least I'm resistant to horseplay. Do a sidewinder on this doodad. A warning shot, huh? Ooh, dang. He did 2 shots on us. Holy crap. Yeah, use that area heal on both of them.
Here you go.
There we go. That was nuts. Oh, it's still not done? Jesus. Well, at least you're now done. Finally. Okay, he's vulnerable to Sidewinder. And he still wasn't done yet. Well, at least we'll take care of the other one while we're at it. Alright. Those are 2 out of the 3 goons already dealt with. So, let me get a item on Sundown Kid here. $704 hit points on.
Where you going?
On Odio, okay. I'm gonna quick draw counter you there, varmint. All right.
Wasn't.
Ooh.
Dance for me!
Okay, now we just have you to deal with.
Huh?
And hopefully we can keep ourselves alive. A flaming cocktail. Oh, hey, you missed.
That's your best?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Not even a scratch.
Well, I say that now. I mean, my God. So much for a god of hate. Look at him. Oh, doing another warning shot on us.
I owe you.
Should be okay. I think. Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
I was quick to judge you.
Interrupted. Oh, nice.
Go on.
A bugle charge. Oh, okay. That doesn't really do much. Ooh.
You've not
Ooh.
tasted truth
Yeah,
yet.
that, I'd say don't mess around with that.
This ought to help.
And hey, that got interrupted. Good. Ooh.
You've more violence in you
Okay,
than
the
I
flaming
saw.
cocktail's not all that bad. But yeah, we should be okay. Oh, famous last words, I'd say. Got him! Dio is nothing but a memory.
I'll never sleep.
Ah,
I'll never
God of hate?
die.
Looks more like God of a miscreant. But we got him. Yep, and there goes Dio's soul, the God of hate soul, going out of that outlaw.
Are you all right, mister? They won. They won!
Hell yeah, we did. Nope.
As I live and breathe. Did he
Wait a
just
minute.
Turn into a horse?
Lord have mercy. It's true. Until Dio came along, story was that the Sioux and Cheyenne had massacred Custer's son.
Oh, he's talking about
Not a
George
man
Armstrong
survived.
Custer from the Battle of Wounded Knee. Or Battle at Wounded Knee.
But a single Union horse did.
A man was in the shape of a horse. And an evil man, mind you.
And they said he was death itself. And maybe they were right. Born of those fallen soldiers. Something cruel and primal.
He never slept, they said. Never slept and would never die.
I don't know how to thank you, kid. Or maybe I do. Stranger.
That's all well and good for you, but not for me. You neither, kid. We've got unfinished business.
Oh, yes.
You and I.
That's right.
We still have a fast draw showdown to complete.
Stop it, please! You beat Odio together, didn't you?
Stay out of it. This is between me and him. Ain't that right, kid?
I like how unimpressed that he sounds.
Okay, then. 1,
I wonder if the screen goes black and that's the end of the chapter.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, nope. Basically, you know, finishing up what we started. Well, boom. Down for the count. We won that. We are victorious. That we are. So, he finally got his just desserts. That dude.
God.
Oh, they don't call him Sundown Kid for nothing, Mad Dog, Tannen, or McCree, whichever you are.
God damn.
Do you have to go so soon?
That he does.
I'm not sure what to say at times like this. But I suppose...
Well, he's got to ride off into the
I
sunset
think-
towards his next adventure.
Oh, I'll do it. Thank you for everything, mister. Oh, actually, if I can ask you for something?
If it's about the badge, it's okay. I don't need it anymore. Just a piece of cheap tin in the end. I reckon I can serve these people as their sheriff well enough without it.
Oh.
One more thing. I can't leave you with just words. There's something else we ought to give you.
I wonder what that be.
I'm afraid we don't have a lot to offer. Just a few bits of loose gold. But if you want it, it's yours. Will you take it?
I don't want your money.
Yeah, I mean, he's not heartless. Give it to the town. Let it rebuild after us dealing with that mad, insane god of hate.
It's been a long, long time since I had the chance to do something good and decent. That's reward enough.
Spoken like a true desperado.
Oh, kid.
we need a montage of this happening. What better way for a El Mariachi band to play for us?
Well, I'll be. It's him. It's gotta be him. That man there once made a name for himself as the fastest lawman in the West. But as his legend grew, more and more gunslingers hoping to make their own came calling. Came to a head when a gang of outlaws rode through his town, leaving all manner of tragedy in their wake. Not long after, he vanished, and then a bounty was put up for a theretofore unheard of renegade. A fortune to tempt the greedy to follow him into the desert. A means to make amends or earn a final reprieve. The kid.
Hey, mister! Kid! We'll never forget you!
And that's the end of that chapter. Riding off towards his next destination. I have to say, that was actually a pretty decent chapter as well. Well, definitely not the longest of all the chapters, as I think that still goes towards the Twilight of Edo episode, but for what this game did in terms of its own gameplay, I'd say it was pretty decent. But I will say, I'm still a little down that the characters are not gaining any... Oh, Matranga, David Matranga is Pike, okay. That's the voice of Orphan from Sorcerer Stabber, or the Stabbing Sorcerer Orphan, the anime. Both the old one and the new one, or the most recent one. But, yeah, the one thing I can say that I'm really disappointed in, well, between this and the present timeline scenario we went through, is that both characters could not even be grinded. The only one that we were able to grind so far was Oboromaru during the Twilight of Edo. Honestly, I felt that we should have saw more grinding of all the characters instead of them not being able to grind whatsoever. I mean, sure, we got to see the Sundown Kid and Mad Dog at like level 9 and 8, but still at the same time it's like, you think they could have grinded a bit more. Wicka wow, west. Right off into the sunset, kid. You earned it. And earned it he did. On the road again. Oh, God. Another song reference? Wanted, Dead or Alive, Wicked Wild West, and then On the Road Again. Jeez Louise. I'd say this is more like the Wild West, the Wild West musical, if anything. Well, he did go into the sunset. And we completed that chapter, as always. And he was at level 9. So we just pretty much got 4 chapters left before we can get access to the 8th and final chapter. But I wonder who we should tackle next, the next time when we live stream. We probably might go into the prehistoric or the prehistory era, and then we'll probably tackle Imperial China after that. And then the next time after that, we'll probably going into the near future and then the distant future. But yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything that we need to do for today's episode. I was really expecting to be only doing one episode every 3 hours, but with both the present day and the Wild West episode of the game taking really less time than anything, I think we are okay with how things ended off for today's episode. So next time we'll take on the prehistory era, and then after that we'll take on the Imperial China, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, if you haven't done so already, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell notification on whenever I go live or have any new videos posted up on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Twitch, then be sure to hit that follow button, so that way you stay up to date on when I go live through Twitch. And if you're watching on both sites, be sure to stay up. Just be sure to be on the lookout for whatever new that I put out in the future. So YouTube at Double RPG Reviews and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews, and you can also do the same for both Facebook and Twitter at Double RPG Reviews if you want to stay up to date with all your social media feeds. And yeah, so next week we will be tackling both the prehistory and Imperial China episodes. And we'll see how far along we get in those episodes, too. So anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream as much as I did. And to sign off, I'm Double RPG, and I will see you next week. And for those of you who are getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I hope you all really enjoy the game as much as I will, because I'm going to be spending a lot of quality time with playing that game in its entirety, and going through all the, all the side quests and all that, so that way I can beat it at 100%. But yeah, stay glued for next week when we return to Live Alive. So until then, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed, game on gamers, and take care of yourselves. Ciao, peace out, and I just have to end it off by saying Godspeed and game on gamers. Bye-bye.